So, there is a lot to talk about in this video, but I want to let the elephant out of the room first, which is the Ford Team Fordzilla P1 in Asphalt 9 multiplayer. So all these races were recorded in the previous season, which was the last update now, because we are now in the new update now with new cars and all that stuff. I'll talk about that more later, but I want to talk about this first. So all these races were recorded in its particular season where all the cars were free trial. So we got the Raytheon, the 296 GTB, which is also in the same season, which I recorded races for and did a video about it. So if you want to learn more or see how the 296 GTB performs, you can watch the other video. Anyway, so this car was the picture car for the last season. It has its own multiplayer season. It also has its own special event, which is a pain. I didn't even finish it as most special events, but I want to talk about how it performs in multiplayer. So all these races were recorded in a Go Slipstream season, where it's not the best season for this car because it's not the fastest in A class, but it's also not the slowest when it comes to the competition where it faces. It's, I think, faster than the GTA Spano, but slower than the Tachyon, if I'm not mistaken, or that, maybe. So let's talk about the stats of this car while I'm getting first place in this first ever race. So this is the first ever race that test this car out and use it in a multiplayer race to let me to feel how it drives and how it performs. And I'm gonna say it's a really fun car, but there's one major drawback for making it a really great A class car. It will be on the elite events of after that, because it is really high rank for A class. So for top speed, it's great for A class standards. It goes 397 kilometers an hour max with nitro, which is pretty fast for A class, but not the fastest. And the GT by Citroen is faster by a long shot. For example, here, the GT by Citroen here, and it's Himalaya, so it does have its advantages, but I managed to hold it on for the whole race. The acceleration is its best stat. Its acceleration is really great. It is like an 80 plus. I forgot the actual stat, but it accelerates really quick. I can get ahead of my opponents in the early start of the section of the race, which is really great. The handling is its main drawback. It is not the best at drifting. It drifts great, but it does lose a lot of speed, like after turns of the corners. But because of the acceleration, like here for example, I managed to, it doesn't feel that sluggish, in comparison to other cars with similar handling stats. But the Racer Tachyon got the edge over me because it's faster, even though it accelerates a bit slower than me. So that is its main drawback, and the nitro efficiency is great. So overall, it's a really great, really fun A-class car, and if you got it at the end, if you managed to get it, congrats. It will be a great car for you to perform in any event or anywhere in the game, to say the least. If it's handling stat is better than this, I think it will be a really OP car. But because the drawback, it kind of balance out the car's performance against other cars in the game. So if you don't have this car, it's okay. If you have other cars, it might do well, but it's just another of those cars that are with a really super hard special event, and then you have to spend tokens, money, and all that stuff, all that shenanigans to unlock a car, which is just in a video game. So let's not talk about that. But overall, it's a really fun car. So yeah, I'm not denying that. It's a really fun car. I have a lot of great times. I got really great races. I beat people that are cars that are faster than me, like the GT by Citroen, the Racer Tachyon, and also S-Class cars like the Spano as well. So it's really competitive in multiplayer. So, but if you want to use a multiplayer, you need to be at least 4 stars. Like any car in the fact in this game, you need to have a car if you want to use a car in multiplayer, that's just a basic rule that you need to know is the car that you're using in multiplayer, it has to be above half star. So for example, a 6-star car, you need to have at least a 3 car, like the 3-star to be decent, and then a 4-star to be like competitive, you know. So 5 stars, so like 3, and then etc. etc. This is like in takes it in like most cars in the game. Except the GT Echelon. For example, the GT Echelon at 1 star is really fast and it's really well when you use it in like early Platinum League, you know. Anyway, let's not talk about this car for a second. Let's talk about the new update. So the update is dropped. Everyone's able to play, and there's a special event going on, which is the Lycan Hypersport Neon Edition. I'm currently record races for it, and there will be a video about that real soon. I hope. I can't promise, but there will be a video soon. It's another of those S-Class cars that you need to use a key to. So basically, you need to like really like finish the whole event to even unlock the car at 1 star, to say the least. It's, I don't know why, but like in recent updates, like after the I don't know what update anymore, most S-Class cars, like new cars in general with a super tricky event, you have to play all the way to the end until you reach like the unlockable to get the key. So most new cars are now key cars now. I thought it was just like a Grand Prix thing, but no, it's not. Like now it's just everything. Like why? I don't know why. I just bored it, you know. Like you can't get new cars anymore. It's really hard. Anyway, also we got the, what is it? The overclock. Yeah, there's a new feature called the overclock where you can use to like temporarily upgrade your cars throughout the whole stats, and I think it like cycles through the cars, I think, because it's not all cars get the overclock like upgrade, you know. Probably it's like a cycle thing, which is kind of cool. Currently there's like the Huracan and all that stuff. I haven't used it yet. I haven't tried it. I'll try it soon, and then I'll like give my general thoughts about it. Also, we got what's it called, the seasonal like the green tokens thing. What's it called, like seasonal tokens? Those things are gone, which is sad to say the least. I personally like that because it's another way to spend on packs, you know, without spending tokens to get packs, which is great in my opinion, because tokens are so hard to come by, and with like daily events you get like 900 seasonal token each day. So it's pretty much a pack a day, like 10 times pack a day, which is great. And you can also like get it through other ways as well. I personally really like that feature. I don't know why they take it out. It's a shame because I use that a lot, and once you don't use it, you can also change it to tokens, which is pretty great in my opinion. I hope they bring that back, but currently it's not. And there's a currently, if you go to the garage, like in the game menus, you could see there's still a seasonal token slot there, which is weird to say the least. I wish they bring that back because I really like that feature. Also we got like currently there's really like nothing to do. We got the special event, we got multiplayer, we got the Lycan free trial, which is where I record races for it, and there's nothing else. Also we got car hunts for it, which is the TBR Griffith. Yeah, TBR Griffith. So there's nothing to do as for now, so I'm waiting for something to appear, because like as of now the Lycan is the only one you can play with this special event. And my initial impressions of the Lycan Neon Edition, it's basically a buffed Lycan Hypersport. It's faster, it accelerates better, it handles better, it drifts better, and it nitros better. So basically it's a better car, but is it worth, like, is it like that, like what's it called, like the difference in rank above? I don't know. I have to like use it more to, you know, really test it out, but initial thoughts, it's okay. It's like better than I thought. Like we already got like 2 Neon Edition cars already. We got the 370Z and the Lycan now in the global version, not the China version. China version got another. It's a whole new world in the China version. I played once, because I found like a workaround to play the game, and it's different. It's the same thing, but it's so different at the same time. So yeah, if it's also as pay to win as this game, so it doesn't really change that much in terms of like gameplay mechanics, all that stuff. So we are now on to the last, like I think this is last race now. We are now on to like the final 30%, and I'll give my general thoughts of this car. Overall, the Fordzilla P1 is a really fun car to drive, a really great car to drive, and also a really OP car if you have it. It's fast to accelerate, it's fast enough to compete, and it handles decently, drifts decently as well. The natural efficiency is also great. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.